I should be someone there. Someone there? Over here! Not your back! Burn it! Burn to that! Time for you to die! God, no! I'll bury you. Give up while you still can. of the Jarl. Stop right there. Smart man.
Solitude wouldn't be the same without the Fire Festival. City owes you a debt of gratitude. God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Sabil Stentor. No. And keeps himself out of the dungeon when she's... Let's just say that the headsman's... Look at that. I've told you to watch your... No. That honor is Sabil Stentor's. A smart man
Are
steers
you my
clear of
gallant
Stentor.
hero? Have you come
You
to
are free
whisk
to
me
leave.
away to a life of adventure and
It's so
romance?
good to see you again. Take a look. Take care of yourself.
May the
and
gods
always
watch
remember,
over your back.
the world is ripe with
Excellent.
people looking to steal.
You've done us a great service. Here's your reward. Anyone who is down-
Keep your guard up. Is that so? Lost your uniform along the way, did you, soldier? I suppose it would be. Good thinking. Thank you, soldier. Let's take a look. I'm waiting on word about reinforcements for the fort. Stormcloaked scouts are making... Why don't you have yourself a drink at the moor side before you head back?
You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave.
Honored to see you
Get
again,
out of
my
here.
Thane.
You need to leave.
Mm-hmm. Honor to you, my Thane.
I get lost sometimes.
Dragons breathe fire in the sky. Vampires brazenly attacking people on the street.
The Empire. You are going to Fort Snowhawk. Meet the brothers preparing for the attack. What do you say? Can you do this? Good. You've got real fire in you.
I bet
I
we
like
have
that.
rabbit again.
Talos, guide.
Getting sick of rabbit. Go tell the commander. I'm sure the boot in your will take your mind off your troubles.
Countless dead haunt countless sleepless nights. First, we'll kick the Thalmor and their bloody Imperial puppets out of the country. Then, we will rebuild Skyrim into the land she once was. When we are done with that, we will take our army to the Dominion and show those... You are going to Fort Snowhawk.
We'll show them.
Need something?
May the gods watch over. We've risked the citizen of the Rift, the companion. Get moving. I shudder to think what might happen if you're too late.
Aldwin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Aldwin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. Breath and foot. Sky above. Voice. You misunderstand our authority. I see. Paarthurnax, even the... We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will... We have felt the whisper of a word. The old tales... You must find out how he does it. Very few... But in your case, their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way. The voice was... Although this... True in the contemplation of the sky. Dragons, a few... What you have... Some believe that Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods at times of great need. We will speak more of that later, when you are ready. Sky, guard you. Breath and focus.
I'm not sure why Tully is. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course, and the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there. Alduin, the World Eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
The Stormcloaks are fighting. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
We need to do something about these vampire attacks. Best defense is a good...
Make it quick. I get enough delays from I trust this is something important? The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem, but I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that, dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Yes, fine, I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at high...
Don't like those eyes you got. There's a bad hunger.
Something you need? Anything for the guild? Oh, I see. Well, you're making friends all over, ain't ya? So, how's Astrid doing these days? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up. But business, of course. What kind of business? Let's see. Where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member. Worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you'd better believe. Buy it. This. An Elder Council amulet? Oh, yes. Oh, wait. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or... You bring that back to your lovely mistress. With my regards.
Good, you're back. The elder... Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help... Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet? Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding. Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab... Oh yes, you've got to kill the bride. At her wedding. And they say romance is dead. Her name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business hold. The wedding. Now go. And give my best to the bride. Watch yourself up.
Need something?
Typical Imperial rot. You speak of Skyrim like you know the land.
I find you grin unsettling.
You know nothing.
I'm just here to provide protection for His Eminence's cousin. Please, enjoy yourself.
I know those trouble-making Stormcloaks refuse to submit to Imperial authority.
I'm so sorry and Asgir chose a public reception. That's why the entire city is sharing their home.
Come on now. I want those areas dead center. The lives of your fellow soldiers are counting on it.
Invaders, conquerors. We had to fight them to preserve our own way of life.
My point exactly.
Someday soon, we'll all see that. Here today, and well said.
Victoria! No!
The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
The news is everywhere. Vittoria... With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood... And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in... Unfortunately, in your zeal, you failed to eliminate Vici while she addressed her guests, as directed. I'm sorry, but your bonus is forfeit. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella.
Brother.
She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
Dear brother, I've been waiting for you. With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim, security... You are to slay the commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his... He is set to leave the pen... Go there now. Once he's dead, plant the incriminating... Oh, to earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge, or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a reading of your future. It's an opportunity one should not pass up.
Ah, you're back. It was good to fight alongside you. I'm sure people won't be forgetting that wedding anytime
What do you want? After Whiterun is retaken, Ulfric... No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, mutual advantage. Any fool can see that. For centuries, we have benefited from the Empire's protection. In exchange, the people of Cyrodiil stay peaceful.
So, you've done it. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next. They are not yet tired of war. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were are you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Delphine, we're not here to rehearse old grudges. The matter at hand is urgent. Alduin must be stopped. You wouldn't have called this council if you didn't agree. We know a great deal about the situation and the threat that Alduin poses to us all. You need us here if you want this council to succeed.
Very well. You may enter. Now that everyone is here, please take your seat. So we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Hear, hear.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that we would sit down with that Thalmor bitch. I say she walks, or we walk. Maybe so. But bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. We need to show Tullius we won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
You know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
One moment.
Here we go.
I just want to make clear that the only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the Dragon Menace. I have no authority to negotiate a permanent settlement, unless Ulfric is ready to sue for peace and turn himself over to Imperial justice.
Master Arngir,
We're
are
here
you going
to arrange
just
a
let him
temporary
continue
truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons. Nothing more. We consider even sitting down to talk with these rebels more than generous.
Enough posturing, Tullius. If you came to talk, let's get on with it.
Fine. Let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? General Tullius, Jarl Ulfric, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Our terms are simple. Riften must be returned to Imperial control. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
Elisif, are you really going to be a party to this foolishness? Do you really think Ulfric will just turn Riften over because some Imperial general barked an order?
That's quite an opening demand, Tullius.
Ulfric, you can't be taking this demand seriously. We can hold Riften against anything the Empire can throw at it. Besides, Jarl Layla will never agree to...
Whatever I decide is in the best interests of Skyrim. Are we clear?
Yes, my lord.
Come on, Tullius. You can't seriously expect us to just hand over Riften at the negotiating table. You haven't been able to take it back yet. Why should we give it up now?
I am sure General Tullius does not expect something for nothing.
Of course not. What will you offer for Riften, Tullius? Some empty promises? Maybe some more Imperial bluster?
Enough, Galmar.
Jarl Ulfric, what would you want in return?
First, let me be clear. The Sons of Skyrim know from bitter experience that talking to the Empire is a waste of time. Or worse, Imperial promises are simply a way to lull you while they prepare a dagger for your back.
Aye. We haven't forgotten Markarth, Tullius.
But I accept the Dragonborn's invitation to this council, and I at least will negotiate in good faith. The council was your idea, huh? So tell us, what do you think Riften is worth? Just what I was thinking. You heard the man, Tullius. Riften is off the table. The Empire barely has a toehold left in Skyrim. We don't need to pay such a high price for this truce.
I don't blame you, Dragonborn. You treated us fairly despite your known rebel sympathies. But I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. You have no intention of coming to terms. You're here to blacken the Empire's name, and I won't be party to it. You may think this war is nearly won. You're wrong. I've been fighting you with a mere handful of troops. Once the Emperor is convinced of the need, then you will see the full strength of the Imperial Legion. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does
That's
it have to
enough
do
out of
with
you.
the...
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. If we're not going to get Riften, we need you to give us something.
Shore's bones. Where will these demands end?
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
You've been even-handed so far. What do you say to our demand? Well said. You may be fighting on the wrong side in this war. For once, you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Riften remains allied to the Stormcloak cause, under the authority of Jarl Leila Lawgiver. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Carthwayston. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the Dragon Menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Your actions here were a disgrace. You betrayed Skyrim at every turn. I'm sure that will be a great comfort to the families of your comrades who died to free the land you just gave back to the Empire.
Don't listen to him. Ulfric's been telling lies about himself for so long, he's actually starting to believe them. Leg it with me. We have a lot of work to do.
I admit, I really didn't expect these talks to succeed. Getting the Empire to agree to anything at all is quite an achievement.
Jarl Vignar, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
By Talos, that's an excellent question. I hope you haven't forgotten that little detail.
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyrim, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely... Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Now return to Whiterun. I'll get my men ready to help trap this dragon. I don't much like this.
There's one
Feels
more
like a betrayal.
we know about Parthenon. That's fine. We needed his help. Now we don't. And it's long past time for him. And he's not just... He committed... until he's dead. Well, I'm sorry, but we would dishonor our oaths as Blades if we continue to help you. Make your choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us or against us. Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our ancestors. He may have betrayed Alduin in the end, but that makes him worse, not better. We can't afford to give Parthenax the opportunity to betray us in turn and return to his old master. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up. The Greybeards are... Think about it. No. Trust me. There is no need to be afraid. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. There's no worse enemy to human. When I was young, they believed... I was one... But then the dragon... And that we were sworn to protect the Dragonborn.
I sacrificed
greatest
a lot
dragon
here
slayer
today for
of
this
all.
plan of yours.
We have nothing to talk about
I
until Parthenax
sacrificed
is
a lot
dead.
here today for this plan of yours. I sacrificed a lot here today for this plan of yours.
Father, you worry too much. I'll be fine.
I know you will, but all the same, remember everything I said. Stay alert. You get... Trust me.
Dremyolok, greetings. Odaving will come to your... Yes, I do. The Hofkossayun has been known as Dragon's Reach ever since. The Blades are wise not to trust me. Onikan Niov. I would not trust another Dova. Dov Walan Farel. We were made to dominate. The will to power is in our blood. You feel it in yourself, do you not? I can be trusted. I know this, but they do not. Onikan Niov Dova. It is always why I have overcome my nature only through meditation and long study. No day goes by where I am not tempted to return to my... What is better, to be born good or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? Sum Arc Mora. Speak. I will listen. Speak. I will listen. The blades are one. Though I have no. What is better? To be born good, or to overcome your evil nature through great effort? Speak. I will listen. Speak. I will listen. Speak. Which calls to you? It is. Think. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Arc Mora. The blades are wise not to trust me. Only Khan Yov. I would. Speak. I will listen. Sum Arc Mora. Speak. I will listen. Speak. I will listen. The blades are wide. Dove, I have no. What is better? To be born good? Which calls to you? Faith upon. That is fine. Let that meaning fill you. Sum Arc. You will find that your spirit will give you more strength.
need to do something about these vampire attacks. The Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and Imperials. How long can such a thing last?
I've suffered worse during training. Someone do something!
Found you. Enough! Get him! Kill him!
Need a ride? It's one of them Imperial... Might be. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out here. Oh, yes. I remember. He wanted me to take him out to Dragonbridge, but I told him it ain't one of my stops. I can take you to any of the hold capitals. See ya.
At last. I've been anxiously awaiting. Yes, I know. As does Astrid. You have done well, but you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal. It's Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.
Just try to relax, Vizara. The elixir do its work. You'll feel better shortly.
You're back. Good. You'll want to hear this.
You are most kind. The Jester's cut feet. Bad as it looks, I'm afraid.
Damn it, this never should have happened. We knew better. We knew better, and still we let our guards down. Ugh!
I'll admit, even I'm having a hard time disagreeing with you.
Marrow is dead, I know, but we've got bigger problems right now. The fool went absolutely berserk. He wounded Vizara, tried to kill me, and then he fled. I knew that lunatic couldn't be trusted.
Oh, it's true, I'm afraid. Cicero was a little whirlwind, slashing this way and that. It would have been funny if he weren't trying to murder us all.
Don't forget the ranting and raving. About the Night Mother, how she was the true leader of the Dark Brotherhood. And Astrid was just a pretender.
Look, we've got to deal with this situation. I want you to find that miserable little fool and end his... But first, find my husband. After the attack, Arnbjorn flew into a rage. Sir, let me know the minute you find something. I've got to see to Vizara and calm everyone down.
Bested by a fool. Who's the fool now, hmm?
Hush, Vizara. You were very brave. Astrid knew that is not for
Have you found something? Good, good. Does it say where he may be headed? The Dawnstar Sanctuary? Whatever for. Never mind, it doesn't matter. You need to leave. Now. Every moment counts, so I want you to take my horse. His name is Shadowmere. You'll find him outside by the pool. Let's just say he's... Find Arnbjorn, and then send that Jester's twisted little soul to the void. In as many pieces as... No, nothing. Well... Cicero... But to go this far... To attempt to murder the leader of a sanctuary... Cicero must pay with his life. There is no other option.